Now, I'm tired of the security on my house lacking in so many ways. I've tried buying budget cameras, budget security cameras, the doorbells, and they all last a month or so. I'm sick and tired of it. So in today's video, we are looking at a doorbell cam from Reolink. So I'm not joking, I have been through an absolute ton of different cameras when it comes to door cameras and all that. Companies have sent them, I've had to reject quite a few of them just because they're just horrendous. So I thought I would actually go off a whim. Reolink sponsored a video the other day recording the 4K video, go check it out. So I thought, do you know what, I want to try some of their other products. So I bought this one to see what it was like, and we're going to get into it, see where it's going. So let's have a look-see. First off, we do have an instruction manual, very nice to see. We do get a little mock-up of how this is going to be placed and designed, so you can actually fit this to the software, to the area. We do have a warm tip, so we do get a little bit of information about the UK and EU, and then we do get a small little booklet, and then we get that. Put that all to one side and talk about what's actually important. So what we're talking about is this. So some of the accessories that we do actually get in the boxes, they do give us a set of cables, obviously if we are going to be hardwiring this, but today we're not actually going to be wiring in this. We are just using this predominantly as a battery camera, and then we do get a few little tie-offs, but again, we're not going to be using that, so that's not really going to be an issue. We do get some mounting hardware, which is just basically reset tool, a few pins and screws. And then as always, we do get a USB Type-C. Just charging it and just not having it wired, it's going to be wireless. So I'm going to be using that quite a bit. I'm not sure what the charge is yet. We'll have a look when we get into the specification. And as always, we do get two mounting brackets. Now wire it up, because obviously you need the space for the cables, but we're not going to be doing that. The one we're just going to be using today is this one, which is going to bolt directly to the surface, which is my front door. And then that is just going to, and it just clips on quite nicely, and done deal. To see my door, and then that slide clips in. It doesn't come off, and I was just thinking to myself, I was like, 1 minute, am I doing this correctly? How do you get? Well, you have a little SIM tool in there that pokes into the top, and then it just comes off. That you want to see is for itself. There is the camera. So nice Reolink logo going on there. We've got the sensors up in the front as well as the lens itself, and then we have the main button as well, which is going to be allow us to, obviously, when someone rings your bell. On the back, we do have the left and right power cables. That's going to be if you are hardwiring, not going to be, so I don't need to worry about that. In the center, we have a flush on-off switch, and then in a little case behind it, we have a USB Type-C port as the micro SD card. Now, I don't have a micro SD card for this one because my other camera has one, so I'm just going to be putting that straight into here. So that's what we're going to be doing. So I suggest we go install this and see what we're working with. Now we're just going to talk a little bit about the Reolink app. Like I said, at the top here we do have another camera, but this one, which is front door, which is the actual door cam. Now, as you can see, I was quite surprised of how much room you actually get with the door cam itself. It was quite surprising, but we're going to have a little look at the app. So on the face, first off, we do have obviously the camera itself. On the top, we do have our kilobits per second, which is our Wi-Fi. We have alarm, and then we have widgets. So if you've got more than one camera, you can set them up like this. Now the settings themselves are relatively pretty easy. We have our battery level, because again, this doorbell can be powered by hardwire or battery power. So currently we're at 72%, and then you can change the battery stance, power mode, custom modes, and all that good stuff. We do have auto power mode as well, so we can do that. So you don't have to mess around with hardwiring it. We have our Wi-Fi as well as display. Display allows you to flip, obviously horizontal, vertical, allows you to stream, show motion boxes, so if someone does start walking past, it will put a blue box around them showing who they are. Obviously camera name, water logo, all that good stuff. Now sounds, obviously recording audio, the doorbell sound, as well as the quick reply of volume. And then obviously you can record pre-recorded messages, so if you've got mailmen coming up and all that good stuff. We have our light and chime. There is a little LED indicator on the actual light, so it's your choice whether you have that turned on or off. And we've got our PIR motion sensors, detection alarms, and camera recording. So the sensors, it all depends on you. So the camera will try to notify you through push notifications or email alerts detecting motion events. And of course, you can mess around with your sensitivity, but you can also reduce false alarms. So if you have a high volume of people walking past an area, you can click on that and it will reduce your notifications so you're not getting a bit stressed out. Obviously, push notifications, email notifications, as well as FTP, they're all your notifications that you can set up. You can link it to Amazon Alexa. I'm not going to bother at the minute. And then we have a few modes. So we've got privacy mode. So some cameras functions will be disabled. Obviously, I don't need to use that. We have share device if you want to share this to your partner or if it's part of a company. Obviously, we do have a time-lapse mode as well as installation method. It's going to tell you everything you need to know about how to install it if you haven't already. File encryption as well as advanced. Now, the advanced is illegal login lockout. So if someone tries to log in multiple times and fails, it locks it out essentially. Change the device password, time, restore, as well as reboot. So the app itself is extremely simple. Now for the front page, we do have pause, we have mute, which is obviously the sound, take a picture, record, and then we also have our quality settings. So if we go to fluent, it's quite low quality, and then clear will make it a lot better. And obviously we have our tap to talk, quick reply, playback, as well as cloud events. If you want cloud events, like I said, if you use an SD card, you don't need to use the cloud events. You can just have everything transferred to an SD card, which is then you just go to playback. Obviously, I haven't set mine up yet. Go to playback, click on play, and everything that it's detected within that period will play automatically. Now, if you do have multiple cameras, the good thing is if you swipe to the right, you can have both of your cameras loaded up straight away. So you've got one at the top, which is the Atlas Ultra, and then the one at the bottom, which is the Reolink. Now, I've got my camera set up in the middle of my door, and it picks up all the way to the top and bottom, which is really handy. So just thought I'd quickly show you through a little bit of the app, and it's really simple and really easy.
Hello?
I've got a parcel for you.
Huh?
I've got a parcel for you.
Well, I don't want it.
Now, the only reason I haven't still got it up is because I do need to charge it. Obviously, I like to do the videos first, get that out of the way, but I do need to get this fully charged. But as per the video, I did mess around a bit with the app. Like I said, I've got the app for the 4K front camera, which again, if you want to check that out, it's in the links in the video description, as well as up in the card. So if you want to go check that out, really good camera, very easy. It's plugged in, it connects to a solar panel. I don't need to touch it. But with this thing, I will have to charge it every so often. Like I said in the specifications, we went through how long it would last and all that good stuff. But I have to admit, Reolink are really starting to pull out of the bag. I wish I'd went to Reolink prior to 90% of my security needs. I've now got cameras literally everywhere from Reolink. Thank you very much. But in the end of the day, guys, if you want to go check this out for yourself or the camera I reviewed the other week, please do check the links in the video description. If you've got any issues, drop it down in the comment section below. I always reply to my comments. I try my hardest to go through every single comment I possibly can. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. I'll catch you in the next video.